Hi, and welcome to Jody Talks Politics. Today I'm going to talk briefly about the upcoming South Australian state election due to be held on the 21st of March. The one certainty in terms of the election will be the re-election of the Labor Malinauskas government. He currently holds 29 seats in the lower house out of 47, with the Liberal Party on 13 and the crossbench on 5. The only question is how many more seats will Labor win? Could well put them into the high 30s, basically meaning the opposition is going to be decimated. That brings me to the opposition. In the last 4 years, they've had 3 leaders. Their most recent leader assumed office in December, and their first female leader. Their first leader imploded because he was caught snorting cocaine and subsequently was convicted of dealing. So not exactly the best leader and best image you want to be projecting. Peter Malinauskas, though, really does come across as a once-in-a-generation leader. He's currently the most popular political leader in the country, Labor or Liberal. He really has a bit of a JFK vibe about him. I mean, the South Australian electorate really do love him. On the current polling, 2PP, so two-party preferred, it's looking like 60-40, and that is like landslide territory. The rise of One Nation, all the pundits on the night are going to be looking out for, both in terms of whether they win lower house seats, which most likely would be at the expense of the Liberal Party, and also the upper house. There's no doubt in the upper house, I suspect One Nation will win at least 2 seats, led by Corey Bernardi, who was a former Conservative Liberal Party senator from South Australia, who subsequently left the Liberal Party actually when he was still in Canberra, and has now joined One Nation and is leading the ticket. Key issues, no surprise, cost of living. There's been a big focus on housing affordability. Labor's announced a policy to allow 2,000 people to move from rent to purchase, to have their own house, and also some things around some housing bonds as well in terms of policy prescriptions to try and relieve the housing shortage. So on the night, it's not going to be whether Labor win or not. It's going to be by how much and how well One Nation do or don't do, and whether their shooting star continues or whether we might see a bit of a decline. Just quickly, the Farrer federal by-election will now be held on the 9th of May to replace Susan Lane. In one of my upcoming episodes, I'll talk a little bit more about that when the final candidate is confirmed, because once again, that's going to be an interesting test for One Nation and how they perform against the Liberal Party and the National Party. Thanks for listening. Please like, share, follow and comment, and I'll see you next time.